timer on the pasta went off. I already tasted it once, tested it, tasted it, tested it. So you ever have those random things that you bought at the grocery store and you just don't know what to do with? I've got a few things here. This actually came from outside. These are like wild onions or chives. We've got some Bush's baked beans. Don't even know where this came from. I have some smoked mussels and Asian curry and honey veggie roaster. This is awesome, but I just want to use it up. For the first dish I'm going to make, it's going to be garlic chive compound butter and scallops. So here is the mushroom risotto. My scallops are now also complete. I seared them on cast iron with some butter and oil and just covered them in salt and pepper and other spices. I'm going to top them with my compound chive butter. And now this dish is done. Everyone, so this is my second ingredient that I'm using for using up random items in my kitchen video. I have these smoked mussels. Is this the right way? It's upside down on the other side. Okay. I have these smoked mussels. They're literally just in a little can like this. And I've purchased these before, and I like to have different things like this on hand to make pasta. I literally will just make pasta and then add in all these different things like roasted red peppers. I have some sun-dried tomatoes. I'm going to make a little sauce with a fresh tomato that I had. I had some Parmesan cheese. And I have some olives that we had. And this is the pasta that I'm using. This came from Aldi. So yeah, basically what I'm going to do is just cook the pasta and toss everything together. Timer on the pasta went off. I already tasted it once, tested it, tasted it, tested it for al dente. Just gonna try this one. Oh, I never lowered it. That's what happens. So it's been in for 11 minutes. I do think it needs at least another minute. So here's everything I've already chopped up and put in my bowl. Here is the pasta in my dish. I'm going to add the mussels with the oil. Not too much of the oil because I don't want it to be too overpowering. Did I have a fork? Yeah. And my other ingredients are right in the bottom. Some Parmesan. We're almost out of Parmesan. I think that's a good amount. I'm gonna add, there's a little bit more pasta in a little bit more pasta in my pot with the pasta water. So this pasta is really wet, so that will help meld everything together. Let's see. Go. That. Mix this together. Now we have our little pasta sauce. It's just a little bit. Oh, going to use less dishes is just pointless. It's pointless, really. Right, and there we have it. Is this like the equivalent of everything bagel? This is just everything pasta? Okay, if you hear that around the internet, I'm the one that made that up. Everything pasta. The dog is waiting for me to drop this. And a little extra bit of parm. For my third dish, using the beans, I'm going to take these potatoes and make basically like a loaded baked potato. These were already baked in the oven, so they're hot, and I'm just going to fill it up with everything. I have some leftover bacon, that's turkey bacon, have the beans and cheese, and top it with sour cream. It's going to be delicious. Once we're done filling these potatoes up with all the good stuff, they're going to go right in the toaster oven. And I put them on 300 on the bake setting for about 5 to 8 minutes just to get all the cheese melted and the beans warm. And there they are, nice and cheesy. Our potatoes are done. This was pretty easy to make. I had the foresight to start the potatoes in the oven earlier in the day, and when I wasn't really sure what I wanted to eat, and this was just the perfect application for those beans, and it was really good for just that weird meal when you're not sure what you want. And just gonna top it with some sour cream. You could also top it with some scallions or put hot sauce or whatever else you like on your loaded baked potatoes. There you have it. For my third dish, I'm going to use this seasoning for carrots that I'm going to put on top of a salad. I'm going to start by peeling all the carrots. Have the seasoning. It says we add 3 tablespoons of olive oil and 1 tablespoon of seasoning. All covered. They'll go in a 400-degree oven for 35 to 40 minutes. I'm I'm making dressing for the salad. This whole recipe is based off a recipe from the blog Occasionally Eggs. I just found it. I was looking at how I could make a carrot salad. So it's olive oil, balsamic, tahini. Just gonna kind of dump this in. Garlic, mustard, if I already said mustard. Sweetener is maple syrup. I'm just gonna use garlic powder because I don't have any more garlic. Drop that in there. Alright, let's taste this. Carrots are ready. Spring mix. The original recipe, it says to do it with lentils, but what I'm going to do, just because we're not going to need that protein because we're having sausages with this, I'm going to use some sunflower kernels. Some feta. And then once we're ready to eat it, we'll top it with the dressing and the carrots. So I'm just going to finish up the salad. We're just finishing up the salad now. Carrots on top. I'm just going to drizzle the dressing. Just give it a little toss with the tongs. And that is done. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you got some inspiration on things to use in your own kitchen that you've been avoiding. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next time.